Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Species 7 here. I'm back with my Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack. Yeah, I think we're up to about, I don't know, Chapter 4 of version 2. So, we built some generators last time. I added 4 more. So I've got a stack of 8 here. That's a good number because that will pretty much ensure that this, which is an MFE, is getting the maximum. So those 8 generators are producing about 128, so it's going in about what it's capable of putting out. I built 2 MFEs. One of them I kept, that one up there. The other one I converted into an MFSU. So the idea being here that because we are using coal coke, generators work that they'll run until they've completely burned a piece off, and then if there's any demand they'll light another piece no matter how much energy is left or is required. Which means basically, let's say I was to throw something in the compressor. If it had one more piece to compress, and let's say it had only used 1 piece of coal coke to do the first 8 pieces it compressed, and it has 1 left, well, it'll light up another piece of coal coke and basically waste that one. It'll only use 1/8 of it, and then the compressor will be done. So what this does basically, when I turn my compressor on, it doesn't make a demand on the generators. First thing it demands on is the MFSU, which is going to put a demand, again, not on the generators, but on the MFE. So the generators won't need to light up unless the MFE needs recharging. So it gives you that buffer, and it saves, in the long run, quite a lot of coal coke. Alright, what else have I done? I did switch our conductive cable over to energy conduits, as you can see. Absolutely necessary, and I hooked up the assembly table, which I haven't used yet, but some things we need to do today. Yeah. I used up my minium stone, making some early stuff. So, to build a new one, we need an inert stone, which is stone, iron, and gold. Let's grab a couple of inert stones. And then you simply surround them like that. So, with minium shards, which of course you get from killing critters. There we go. Now I have my minium stone. Of course, if I press C, it brings up a crafting table. So, kind of cool, eh? But it also has other uses. The nice thing about minium stones is they are equivalent exchange. I actually used up the last one building ender pearls, pretty much, because I required them for the assembly table. And I certainly haven't killed 16 endermen yet, let me tell you. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to... Oh, actually, there's something else I need to do down here as well. Recyclers. So, okay, we built those redstone reception coils the last time. These are redstone conductance coils. So, need some of those. There we go. And we go over here. Oh, not quite. Oh, okay. This is for our energy cell frames. 4. And then, I believe if we put these here, and these here, or vice versa, or not at all, what the heck's going on here? Lead. I thought that was... Oh, right. Okay. Now I have to take these. I missed a step here. And place them here. Alright, let's get some energy flowing. Because we got to fill those up is what we want to do. So, let's get the energy up and running. Ah, here we go. This guy. Right. Compressors, because I want to build recyclers. So the first thing you need is compressors, which are machine blocks, electronic circuits, and stone. So if we take those and put them between dirt, glowstone, and refined iron, we get recyclers. There we go. So, now, zipping right along, we should... Are we producing current yet? Yep. Okay. Let's turn that on. And there we go. We are starting to fill. Once we fill these frames, then I can get on with the rest of the assembly. So let's leave that to go. And let's get upstairs and get the other thing done that I wanted to do today. Which is... Alright, first of all, if you take glowstone and vile dust. Now, vile dust is soul sand that's been cooked down. Okay? If you combine the two, you get this, corrupted essences. So, what I want corrupted essences for is because if I place them in the center of 5 obsidian and 3 stone, I get this little item, a soul forge. Ah, ha 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 ha. Indeed. I think, even though it's not a bad animal, it's going to live out here. Yeah. Okay, now, corrupted essence is what it uses for fuel. And we're going to use that mainly for 2 things. We're going to use it to build soul shards. And... the other thing, which is what I'm going to do here, mind you, this takes a long time, so... But yeah, we'll get 3 soul shards for each of those. The other thing you use it for, if you put iron ingots in there, it will turn them into corrupted ingots, and we can make vile swords, which we will do as well. So do we yet have one of these? We do. All 4 are full. Lovely. Shut that off. Shut that off. And go back over here. Which one was it? This guy here. Now, there we go. Redstone energy cells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ta-da! So, we can pop our recyclers down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And they all powered? Of course they are. Medium voltage transformer, low voltage transformer, right? Because that's putting out at 256 per tick. So that'll kick it down to 128. That'll kick it down to 32. These machines take 32. There are a few machines like the industrial furnace, which... Why am I missing a brick? Huh, weird. Like the industrial furnace, and I'm missing a brick there as well. That's really strange. That will take higher currents, and in that case we can simply run our power off from the appropriate transformer or MFE. Well, I have holes in my house. That's not very good. So, now we need to charge these frames. So, let us get that part of the thing done, shall we? To do that, we simply pop them there. And 4. And then, we don't want any out. So let's just turn all the outputs off. Let's turn all these down to a reasonable amount. Holy, let's say 10. Because I don't have, I'm not producing a lot of power yet, right? So, this is really about all they can stand. And they can't stand no more. I wish there was a way you could zero them completely, but he's not so. Okay, and we can do that. Now, whenever I want, I can just kick the power on and it will slowly charge those guys up. Right? There we go. 8 of 60,000. Okay. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to get done for this time around. I also, as you notice, because we're going to be using those generators, I threw another 4 coke furnaces into the floor. So, I mean, you can't build enough of these. They're cheap. They're just clay and sand together. So, you know, if you got them, you use them. Coal seems to be really, really freaking common in this ultimate pack. Like, I mean, you know, you can't go mining for 20 minutes without getting 3 or 4 stacks of coal into the issue. So, but at any rate, so yeah, this is pretty much where I wanted to be with this episode. Oh, I also captured some cows. We got cows starting. Hooray! And I have been feeding them their wheat judiciously so that they would make a little baby cows. And it won't be too long and I'll have a cow spawner. Hurrah! So let's see what our little soul forge is up to, shall we? They say it does take a long time. Yeah, we're just almost halfway to producing our first one. So there you be. There you be. And I think, folks, that's probably going to do it then. We got accomplished what we wanted accomplished. So I'm going to let those soul shards get ready. I'm going to build one for a cow so that as I decrease my cow population, I will increase my soul shard. So, but until then, we accomplished a lot. We've got IC going. We got lots of thermal expansion going. We're going to get these guys rocking along in no time at all. As you can see, I'm all set up to start producing our first chipsets. I usually build 2 assembly tables, and I may well build a second one. One I use for assembling chipsets and one for gates. That way I always have a stock of everything on hand. So we'll see how that goes. But